Welcome back. Congress is back in session today after a controversial capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro over the weekend. Joining us now from Washington is Hawaii's representative for Congressional District 2, Congresswoman Jill Tokuda. Aloha and good morning, Representative. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So, busy times in Washington. Where would you like to see the U.S. and Venezuela go from here?
Well, first, let's just be clear. Maduro was a brutal dictator. No one's missing him in Venezuela, but by kidnapping him, violating international law, and having absolutely zero plan as to what comes next or any kind of exit strategy for the United States, this does not help the people of Venezuela. This definitely does not help Americans. And that really should be where our focus is right now. We have people struggling to pay for rent, to put food on the table, to get access to basic health care. What they don't want to see is an administration that's expansionist and playing around in other countries as it seeks oil and minerals from those areas.
Speaking of that expansion, the Trump administration has been teasing what they're calling the Monroe Doctrine, based off the James Monroe Doctrine, control over the Western Hemisphere. There's been threats made against Colombia, Cuba, Mexico, Iran, which is not in the Western Hemisphere, and Greenland. Do your Republican colleagues in Congress have any interest in using their power to authorize war acts with the War Act resolution?
Well, quite frankly, this Congress has not stood up to the administration. We've completely abdicated our role in being the body to declare war, to put resources and potentially American lives at risk for these kinds of military actions. You know, before we left for the holidays, I voted for a war power resolution to say no military forces in Venezuela, and a few Republicans joined us. We need more of them to stand firm and say, this is our role. We decide, we get the consultation, let's change this so that we can make sure that what happened in Venezuela does not happen again in Venezuela, as he has threatened, or in Cuba or Colombia or in Greenland or Iran or anywhere else. We need Republicans to actually take that vote so that if they do say we want to declare war, it's on their heads. It's their liability. It's their responsibility.
This is an election year in 2026. If Democrats do win back the House of Representatives or the Senate, what are the plans for foreign policy moving forward?
There's no time to waste, quite frankly. And the first thing we have to do is start treating our friends and allies as friends. Right now, if you think about the way we treat our allies, it's worse than our adversaries. This administration rolls out the red carpet for Putin, and he can't wait to go, to Beijing. And at the same time, he's putting tariffs, double-digit tariffs, on some of our allies that on their own are facing threat from China and Russia and North Korea. I introduced a bill to say get rid of all of the tariffs for our allies and friends in the Indo-Pacific because they are already facing a great deal of pressure from China. We need them to be strong economically, militarily, fiscally. These tariffs hurt our friends. And so the very first thing we need to do is we need to start treating our friends as our friends, remove these, ridiculous tariffs that the administration has put on. By the way, that is also the responsibility of Congress. And then we need to reassert our role in being the ones to be able to declare war, to declare a military invasion like we have already seen done by this administration illegally.
Representative, you started by saying that people are caring about cost of living. That's at the forefront of Americans' minds. AP North Poll released today reflects that. A bunch of new polling reflects that. The ACA subsidies did expire, the tax credits. It's going to hit a lot of people who rely on the Affordable Care Act very hard. When you look at potential of a government shutdown as Democrats get back into Congress, what do you feel is the future, and do you feel like that is on the table again to happen?
We cannot let this invasion of Venezuela, the kidnapping of its president, its trial going on, be the red herring that distracts from the real issue, which is millions, tens of millions of Americans across this country, tens of thousands of people right here in Hawaii. Our own Ohana had to make a really difficult choice to perhaps put food on the table or keep health care for themselves. And we know too many decided, let's just hope we don't get sick. Let's just hope there's no medical emergency that we have. And they forgo that health insurance because they just can't afford the increases because we failed to act to extend those Affordable Care Act premium enhanced tax credits. I don't want this war to be a distraction from the fact that people need health care. They need it in Hawaii, they need it across the country. People need help putting food on the table. And we cut $200 billion in SNAP funding in that big, ugly bill. We have got to cancel those cuts, $1 trillion in Medicaid. Let's think about the harm and hurt we did to our own people And right now, this president is only consumed with keeping literally a military flotilla around Venezuela at an unknown cost to taxpayers. So we've got to hold them accountable. But I'd rather see, quite frankly, those dollars going towards helping our people, right, our Ohana right here at home, instead of being poured out into another country.
Very significant session in Congress upcoming. Representative Jill Tokuda, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Mahalo.